Okay, Sagittarius, hold on. I got this rap song for you. I double checked. The mic is on. Is the mic on? The mic is on because guess what? I just did Aries' reading and I realized that the microphone was not on. So sorry, Aries. Okay, but now I got a rap song for my Sagittariuses. Move your hips. All of you said Jesus food. If you the ups, you got me singing the blues. Feeling like Bishop and Shoes. Word to my dude. Did Jimmy Choo on my shoes? All of my Sagittarius is max. This is a fact. This is no cap. App. All of my Sagittarius is bad. Word to my dad. They know we get to the back. Move my hips, okay. Tell him to go, then I'm telling him to stay. Hey, baby, it's okay. I've been having one hell of a day. Yeah, Saint Laurent, all my shades. Then pull up in cherry Mercedes. Yeah, strawberry shortcake hair, Chinese bangs, with my two braids. Hey, straight from out of Queens, head to Harlem now. I got the pandemic on and growling now. Already body plain Jane, and we mobbing now. Let's call all this fake. Try to rob my style. Yo, these chickens really be slow. Tell them I'm Billy the Goat. I'm really getting the dough. My neck and my wrist really glow. My model bitch all my Vogue, all up in Vogue. Pull up on my Versace rope, striking my hair like I'm Rogue. Do you know you better not tip on your toes? The grip in the Ford is below. Move your hips, okay. Okay, anyway, Sagittarius, this is what I got for you. I'm always gonna be starting with a rap song. Do we have a problem? Hashtag do we have a problem? Okay, Sagittarius, entertainment, now enlightenment. Welcome to the Renaissance Tarot. I'm your funny and your most ever favorite Armenian guy. I'm your fellow fire sign, Leo. Sagittarius, this reading is going to be for you from June 23rd to the 29th. And in this reading, we're going to see who did it and why, whose baby daddy, whose mommy daddy is what. And then we're going to see past, present, and future, get some advice and clarification. All right, so let's get into your reading. Okay. Yes, I just got a haircut. I'm feeling myself back off because be thinking about me when you wakes up. Okay, so in this reading, Sagittarius, I am going to be pulling up the Ace of Wands for you and for me. It's okay. We can share. We can definitely share, okay, the Ace of Wands. So let's take a look into this whole situation. You got the Magician starting up, which is amazing. What are you manifesting? Are you manifesting like the Ace of Wands? Okay, so Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like that there is an option, an opportunity that's going to be presented in front of you, and you're going to obviously have to make a decision here. You have the Knight of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisceana energy. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. You have to make a decision here. You have options. Okay, this has to do a lot with a brand new opportunity. I'm getting this is something more tangible that you can really hold on to tight. Okay, this is a situation that's going to bring a lot of stability, and we're going to have to see how this is going to unfold. In the recent past, you have the Magician, the Five of Pentacles, and the Moon. In the recent past, I strongly feel like here that you were actually manipulated, because the Magician, the other meaning of Magician is also manipulation, maneuver here. You probably were involved in a situation, Sagittarius, as you always get involved into some kind of, interesting scenarios. You are so wild, but you are a straight shooter, right? You don't hold it back. You like to explore. You are a very philosophical sign. I strongly feel like here you were involved in a situation where there was a lot of money issues, money problems. I'm getting the person that you were involved in caused a lot of anxiety, a lot of fears, a lot of doubts. Maybe this person took money away from you. Okay, I'm seeing here financial struggles. Now, in the present moment, you have the Six of Wands, Page of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. In the present moment, you're absolutely setting some really, really strong boundaries for yourself. And I do see here you actually changing the direction and the course of your life. You're about to take some sort of an action, and we're going to get back to this and clarify this shortly. In the near future, you have the full Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, brand new beginning, fresh start. A brand new beginning, a fresh start here for you with the Eight of Pentacles. You're working on to something. I think this is the type of new beginning that you have been really, really wanting to, move into. And also your planet Jupiter is moving to Cancer, which is going to be a very prosperous season. It's about expansion. And Cancer is also about feelings and emotions and nurturing, nourishment, right? So your feelings and your emotions are going to be amplified. And also it was the full moon was in your sign a few days ago, the strawberry full moon. And actually I slept very good. So I read some of your comments. You all said you did well too. But I do get the sense of here like you're ready for a fresh start. I think this is gonna start taking place like at the end of this month, at the end of June, when the new moon gets into Cancer. So there is some sort of truth, okay, that's gonna be spoken about. Interestingly enough, I just split the deck and there is the Two of Cups, okay? So some of you are getting into a relationship, choosing from multiple options. So without any further ado, Sagittarius, let's get into your reading and see what's going on, who did it and why. So Sagittarius, I'm gonna clarify the Ace of Pentacles in the present moment. So the Ace of Pentacles here is clarified by the Star, the Four of Swords, and the Hermit. So you're either dealing with a Virgo, okay, Hermit, or the Star here is talking about Aquarius energy. Aquarius is always in your reading. So anyways, there is a strong desire here of somebody coming towards you and wanting to reconcile. The Three of Cups here is about reconciliation or reunion here, which is going to lead to Ten of Cups, and that's about family, okay? That's about marriage. Maybe there's also children involved into the picture here. I strongly feel like here that in the present moment, you're disconnected. You're disconnected from somebody. It could be either one of this person. I'm getting Virgo and Aquarius energy. Could be a Capricorn also. You're just disconnected. You're healing. You're doing a lot of healing, a lot of reflection. You're going inward within yourself. And I do see here you also, some of you maybe are on a spiritual path of, awakening, and like you're on the path of enlightenment. So let's talk about the recent past. I'll touch upon this in a second. Now, in the recent past, the Magician here is clarified by the Temperance, the Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. And then there is a Six of Pentacles. I strongly feel like here that in the recent past, dear Sagittarius, you might have been involved in a situation with somebody where one side was giving way too much than the other one, okay, than the other side. There was this sense of kind of like imbalance and breadcrumbing going on. I am strongly getting here in the recent past, you just kind of felt like you were probably manipulated in a situation where you tried to heal it, you tried to save it. This is Sagittarius energy. You try to really do everything within your power to make it work. But I think that there was a lack of commitment here also. Somebody here might have abandoned you. Maybe somebody ghosted you or disappeared. And there was a lot of anxiety surrounding this connection. The Five of Pentacles in the recent past is clarified by the Queen of Swords, the Emperor here, and the Ten of Swords. Yeah. Somebody here, I'm getting this disconnection, okay? I feel like that you tried to communicate your feelings with somebody and then you ended up being in this place of pain, okay? Trauma, disappointment. Something happened in the past for you, towards you, that really caused a lot of pain, and there was this sense of like betrayal. Okay, so let's talk about the Moon here in the recent past is clarified by the Judgment, the Fool, and the Nine of Cups. A lot of you were very nervous. Here is your Ace of Wands. Oh, there is 8 of them. There is 8 of them. Oh, options. She's got options. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He's got options. I know there is a lot of male Sagittarius watching me too. My daddy, sexy Sagittarius, is also. Yeah, in the recent past, you started to have a new beginning on your own. So I'm saying, and I feel like that with the Judgment, the Fool, and the Nine of Cups here, you did a lot of thinking. You did a lot of thinking, a lot of contemplation. You were in a place of like, you know what? I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna see how many wands are out there, and I'm gonna make my choice. So in the present moment, I feel like that you're very happy. Maybe you already have like a wand on the side. The Six of Wands here is clarified by the Page of Wands. Again, Page of Wands. Like I said, you maybe somebody got somebody on your mind. The Death card, Scorpiana energy here, Five of Pentacles. Sagittarius, I feel like that the person on your mind, okay, possibly Scorpio, is feeling left out. This person is feeling very much hurt and abandoned by you, possibly, or could be vice versa. But I'm not going to sugarcoat here. I'm not going to be here like, oh my gosh, it's all about them. It's all about you. No, we have to be fair, because what did you do? What did you do, Sagittarius? We need to talk about this. And Crosswatcher, what happened? You guys are feeling abandoned. Maybe you ain't talking to each other right now. But I'm getting here this energy of Sagittarius. You just can't move on from this person on your mind. Like there's this energy of like, You seem on the outside doing great. You're focused on other stuff, but there is, you're not even really solidifying a relationship with anybody in the present moment. Somebody here is on your mind, and you probably are waiting for an offer from this person. Page of Swords here, you're ready to initiate a conversation. So the Page of Swords here is clarified by the Five of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. And then there is the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, okay? Here, the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. So in the present moment, you're definitely in this place of like, you know what, honestly, I'm gonna resolve this conflict. I want to work things out with this person. This is an action-oriented energy here. Somebody that's taking action. Somebody is about to talk, about to speak, about to say something here. So I feel like that many of you are in this place of like, you know what, I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna try to make it work. I feel like that this offer that's coming in my way, there's multiple offers possibly coming in your way, and you're wanting to have a face-to-face conversation with somebody. You might still come across as being a little bit like guarded and setting your boundaries here. Nine of Wands here, Sagittarius, in the present moment is clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Strength, and the Devil. Capricorn energy here, King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so in the present moment, I think that you know that it takes a lot for you. Because you do want to explore, you do want to do a lot of things, but I'm getting this sense of self-discipline. Recently, I've been feeling that about you. I think Sagittarius, a lot of you have become very self-disciplined and focused on yourself. There's this energy, you know what, I'm going to tame myself, I'm going to control myself, maybe some of you are controlling your eating habits, health habits. I'm just being honest with you. It may resonate, it may not, but I'm getting this energy, even the sexual tendencies, you're not doing other activities. You're just being very strict, very solid, okay, about your life. And there is this sense of like calling in the right person into your life, and Cancer, Scorpio, Pisceana energy that really wants to enter into your life with a lot of love. There's also a very strong sexual connection between you and this person. Let's clarify the Fool. The Fool here is clarified by the Page of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Ace of Wands again. Somebody here is missing the wand. Male or female, doesn't matter. Somebody here is really, really missing the Ace of Wands. I'm saying, and it's not, they're missing it multiple times during the day. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes, this is a fridge. Hold on. Apple cider. Was it apple cider? Hold on. Whatever. Sagittarius, let's just... Not an advertisement. This is from Trader Joe's. Sparkling water with probiotics. Hold on. Hold on. Why are you looking at me like that? I'm behaving like a real Sagittarius. My Jupiter is in Sagittarius. What do you want? You want me to sit still? I can't. I'm a quadruple Leo. My North Node is in Scorpio. What are you talking about, girl? Okay. He be thinking about me when he gets up, wakes up, national anthem, heads up. I'm feeling myself, back up. Where's Nikki? Call Nikki. Somebody's wanting to have a new beginning because they're missing that. Communication is coming towards your way. Eight of Pentacles, what is this new communication going to lead to? It is what it is. That's how I do my readings. Sprinkle, sprinkle, especially with you. Don't nobody get this kind of entertainment as you. Possibly Scorpio. Leo is like pretty much serious all the time. Leo's reading. And Libra also gets like kind of crazy. And maybe sometimes Gemini. I'm saying? So, enjoy the entertainment. The Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the Eight of Swords, the Lovers, and the Two of Pentacles. What's holding you back? Just get the wand. What is holding you back? Just get the wand, okay? And then it will happen. It will be multiple times during the day. Right now in the present moment, you're going back and forth and back and forth. Which option should I choose from? Which lover should I choose from? Choose the one that satisfies you the most. If you know, you know. And the one that actually really spiritually, mentally, physically In many ways, it's fulfilling your soul. I'm not like kidding, kind of, but I'm just like being serious. Somebody that really, really checks the boxes for you, because a lot of you are still holding on to something maybe from the past that's been disappointing for you. And now you need to really step into this, role of like speaking the truth and speaking your mind and just saying what you want. What do you want? The Ace of Swords here in the near future is clarified by the Six of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Moon. You have a fear of being breadcrumb. You have a fear of being abandoned and left out by this person. I understand. I get it. As a fire sign, you want commitment. You like longevity. You're an explorer. You're a philosopher. You're a very philosophical sign. Sometimes I feel like, Sagittarius, you feel like if you speak your mind, not that you're not afraid of it, but sometimes when you love somebody too much or a lot, you have this fear of like, what if I really set my boundaries, or if I said this to this person, what if they leave? Who cares? So I'm saying the one that actually cares for you and loves you is going to stay. That's just as a matter of fact. So in the near future, you're gonna talk your truth, speak your truth without any fears. Not that you have any fears. I know y'all are gonna be coming at me. We don't have no fear. I know you don't have no fear. But with this person, there is a little bit of anxiety, specifically. Okay, so you want to make sure that there is going to be an equal give and take exchange energy between you and them. Okay, so what is the advice for Sagittarius? What is the advice? What is the advice? What is the advice for Sagittarius? What is the... And you have the Tower. Okay, so you are going to need to move from a freaking tower to a castle. Just move to a castle. King of Swords, Two of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. Be very clear what you want. Wishy-washy, this and that, I want this, I want that, but I also want that. Be very clear and state your mind and speak your truth. The advice here for you is to, yes, there is a history between you and them. Recognize what is it that this person is wanting also. Recognize their needs and then see where they're coming from and then allow them to express themselves. And I'm strongly getting here that, you know what, you're gonna be having some sort of a victory. You're going to be very satisfied, Sagittarius. When you speak your mind, it's like you're going to be sending the clearest message ever out there for this person to really recognize them, to realize what is it that you're wanting. You're not settling for less. You want to be with them. You have been going on and off, or they have been on and off, or there was this lack of communication. But now the choice is for you to really get into a very solid connection. Playtime is over with others or with this and that. Or even just, being solo. Playtime is starting with this person that loves you and want to be with you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's just what I see here. So I'm saying, what is the animal oracle message here for you? What is the animal oracle message here for you? I think Aries are probably going to be all right, but their whole entire video is, the audio is there, but it's like it's so echoey. I'm not going to record the whole reading again. I got to go to California in the morning. I got time for this. I'm saying, they have to turn it up. So number 6, flamingos. You might have a flamingo tattoo on you. Did my ex have a flamingo on him? He was a Sagittarius too. I don't know. If you're watching this, let me know. Let me know, Georgina. Let me know, George. I think he had a flamingo. Did he have a flamingo? Oh my gosh, that's so awkward. Number 6, flamingo. True and long-lasting love finds its way into your life. Follow your heart with caring actions and choices. What did I say? Read this. True and long-lasting love finds its way into your life. Follow your heart with caring actions and choices. I'm saying, flamingo, then heart. Thumbnail. So yeah, this is what I got for you. And also today I saw 666 twice. We ain't talking about the devil. That's a man-made concept. 666 means victory. Okay? So, this is what I got for you, Sagittarius. I hope that this helped and resonated. I love you so much, my cupcake cutie patootie. I'll see you on the next one.